All right. This team was, but is
LAFC.
was, but is no
LAFC.
longer was, but is no longer in the running.
LAFC.
Stop it. Do it right.
Red Bull.
Correct. The Red Bulls. All right. Let's do this very quickly. Caden Clark loan with an option for 1 year. He's gone. See ya. Kyle Duncan gone. See ya. Omir Fernandez.
Gone.
Skip.
See ya. No, I'm just kidding.
Skip because it's always the year of Omir, and Struber likes him. Struber likes him. He gave good minutes early. With the way that our transfer policy is, I think he's going to stay. Elias Manuel, I think they're going to do everything they can to bring him back. I think he showed well. He finally started settling in the team. He came in late, but he showed well for what he could do. I think he might have one of those, you know, no, I won't say difficult, but slow starts to a season, and then the next, or slow start to a half season, and then the next start of the season he blows up. So I think that's for him. Dylan Nealis, goodbye. Um, I was hyped to have him play next to his brother. He's just not it. He's not the guy. Wiki Carmona is an interesting one because of the international slot um, distinction. I'm going to say he goes, but he has a lot of potential. So I wouldn't be shocked they try and bring him back. Jake LaCava comes back. He absolutely lit it up for insert USL championship team here. Oh, I want to say Tampa Bay. Yeah, Tampa Bay Rowdies. Um, Currently 12 goals, 6 assists from the right wing spot um, in the championship. So we talk about needing an attacking winger. He's the guy. Zach Ryan, fourth round draft pick or maybe a homegrown signing. He didn't get a lot of options off the bench. That is going to depend strictly on if um, they can get Patrick Klamala off because I don't think he's in Struber's plans. I think they're going to try and get him off. I'm going to say he doesn't come back for now. Ryan Mera will come back if he wants. I think the team will have him. I think he's a great number two. Um, when Coronel went down in the playoff game, he got back up, but I had no worries because I know Ryan can do the job. I think he's great in that number two spot. If he would like to still be in that spot, I would welcome him back. Steven Suerta comes back. He is a 16-year-old who is on his way to greatness. AJ Marcucci comes back but goes straight to Red Bull 2, Division 3, Con College. Um, Head coach at Con College, fun fact, former graduate assistant at Alfred University. You need to react to that. That's really cool.
Woohoo!
Jesus Castellano spent all of his time at RB2, did get a few short term loans up to Red Bull. I think he goes back, goes to Red Bull 2. Matt Nocidia, same deal. Had trouble getting clearance from the U.S. Navy to join Red Bull 2, but now that he has, I believe he comes back and goes. Aaron Long is the big one. Everything I'm reading, I don't know why Transfer Market doesn't have it, but Aaron Long is from what I'm reading is set to not be here next year. I'm gonna try and find the article really quick to make sure that I'm not wrong. If that is the case, I think he's gone. It's from
Considering
Tom
if he's
Bogert.
not
Will
here
Aaron
next year,
Long be
then he's
back?
gone.
Here it is. Club captain, former MLS Defender of the Year, Aaron Long, out of contract following the season. Okay. So here's the thing. Um, we have a history of letting our captains go as soon as they're named captain, like within 2 years. This is his first one. That obviously I'm not playing too far into it, but I don't believe he's done enough to earn that spot. Aaron Long is gone at the end of the year. Where he goes, I don't know. He'll go into waiver wire. Knowing our luck, NYC will pick him up and he'll torment us for the next 4 years.
I hope he
But
does.
but Aaron Long, I do not believe will be back at the end of this year. I know there's some overseas interest. There is some obviously around the league. interest as well. I don't believe he's back next year. Ever since that Achilles injury, he has been a shell of what we knew him to be. Um, I don't believe they will bring him back. And fun fact, he is about to be on the wrong side of 30. You know how Red Bull feels about players on the wrong side of 30. If you're not a goalkeeper, you're not here. Sorry.
So I've got a few different than you have.
It's because you're wrong.
I said no to Omir. I think they take those minutes and give it to somebody younger. I Yeah, it seems like even when they play him, they don't play him for very long. And he had 27 appearances, only have 1,400 minutes. So it seems like they send him
Pause.
out there for 45 and say pause.
Yeah, well, not pause the recording, but pause your voice. The dude is 23. What do you mean somebody younger?
Like somebody 21, 20.
Who?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Maybe
You
they
could have said Jake
well,
LaCava, and
I
I
said
would have heard it.
I could have said what?
You could have said Jake LaCava, I would have heard you out, but because you don't have an
Okay,
answer,
sure.
you're wrong.
Jake LaCava, Wiki Carmona. I don't know.
You're picking one of two.
I think I wouldn't be surprised if they brought him back, but I feel like I could also see them moving on and saying, all right, let's bring in some young Brazilian from Red Bull Brazil, and he's gonna take those minutes now. Um, where else? I said they bring back Wiki Carmona. I know he's got the international spot, but 19 years old, I feel like he's got good promise. I think that's what Red Bull loves. They'll make it work. Uh I said Mara doesn't come back. I feel like I think if you're going to bring back someone like AJ Marcucci, I feel like somebody has to like either get bumped up, whether that's him or someone else in the organization. And I feel like Mara gets bumped out. And I think if Red Bull really does care about him, why not let him go and actually challenge for a first team spot somewhere else? Because he's not going to start ahead of Cornell.
He's a New Yorker through and through, man. This is his place.
So then he can go to NYC.
And what? Sit behind Sean Johnson? No thanks.
Sure. Um, let's see where else. I said no to Marcucci, considering he's 23 now and still doesn't play at all for the team. But who knows? Maybe they bring him back and put him right into Red Bull too. And then I said yes that they bring back Aaron Long. I think he is viewed very highly by a lot of the people that work with him, like coach wise. I mean, that's why he's always in the mix with the national team. I think that's the same way with Red Bull too. So I think they will bring him back, assuming they don't have to like give him a designated player's contract. Um, and I just can't picture him being somewhere else, like on another team. So I think they find a way to bring him back because he's like the face of this. Honestly, I feel like he's the face of the team to a lot of people for this league.
I don't think he's gone. I don't think he's there. I think they move him on because they tried to give him a new contract over the winter and nothing happened. So he clearly doesn't want to be here either.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, he could test the waters, and maybe he's not. Maybe he's valuing himself too high. We'll have to wait and see.